So welcome to Strange Paths, a podcast where we read Choose Your Own Adventure style stories. We're your hosts. I'm Paul.
I'm Stephanie.
And Megan.
And this week, Steph is going to do her best interpretation of reading us a story.
Yay.
About my favorite topic, pen pals.
Pen pals.
It's actually called Zombie Pen Pal.
Ooh.
Ooh, and it's by Ken McMurtry.
Nice.
Okay.
That is not a pen name at all.
Do you think that zombie can grip a pen?
We'll take a look at that cover I just sent you and see.
I don't know.
Okay.
Look at that cover.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So
Let's take a look.
we have
You don't like that?
we have a zombie with a trapper keeper.
You can
about
tell
to-
it's a trapper keeper?
I'm
It
assuming.
is kind of fuzzy. I tried to find the biggest one for you, Megan, but
Huh.
In any case, he's looking away from a winding road, and it looks like to me that the road actually continues like over a lake.
he is not holding a pen as far as I can see. So.
He's not.
It's hard
Maybe
to
just
tell.
bites his finger.
Ew.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
He's a blonde, so you can tell he's about to have some more fun.
right?
Yeah.
And he's got
That's
those
good.
stylish ripped jeans.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
that's hot. Look at that sweet leg bone.
Exposed femur.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa,
Yes.
how long are his arms? Am I right?
I mean, they're not that long.
Long.
And then right beside him, we've got a sign that says Meadow Road, which is back towards the house, and Sunny Way, which is leading out of the book. On the other side is his best friend and confidant, a crow.
The crow.
Aww.
Yeah, the crow. the anti-hero.
I was just thinking about that movie the other day and how bad it was when I was forced to watch it back in high
I tried
school.
to watch it, and I couldn't. I
It's-
couldn't do it.
I've just never actually seen it. I just know, I know about the guy dying during the filming.
Date movie night.
Oh,
The crow.
yeah. It's gonna get hot.
But you didn't hear about that?
No.
There was some scene, I
true.
think, with like a prop gun,
Oh,
and they were supposed to swap out the real gun for the prop gun, and
why did they have a real gun in the first place?
they didn't, and so
No one knows.
the crow. It was the crow who got shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's his name? Brandon something?
yeah. Wasn't it Bruce Lee's kid?
What? I don't know that.
Wasn't it Brandon Lee?
I don't know.
Oh.
For somebody who's
is-
never seen The Crow, you should have a lot of crow facts for us.
Look,
Well,
it's
I
only the
thought
one.
Brandon, so that's probably correct. He doesn't. I don't know. It was hard to concentrate on the facts because I didn't want to watch it, and I was real bored and I wanted to do other stuff at the time. Just
Yeah,
being
I
forced
do
to watch The Crow, just like you do when you're in high school.
I was forced to watch a lot of things in high school by you.
Like the
You're
crow.
welcome.
No, I
Yeah,
never saw
The
The
Crow.
Crow. She was watching The Crow with other people.
I sat her down and I put those like eye-opening.
Oh, from A Clockwork
things like-
I think
Orange.
about those
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
sat to
thinking
watch
about
The
them.
Crow.
yeah.
And I would pause the movie every 5 seconds, like Dad does, to like tell you all the facts I know about that scene.
Really make sure that you're watching this movie right now, okay? Just make
Yeah.
super sure that you're actually watching it.
And once any character said anything, I would repeat it, so it really sunk in.
Like really close to my ear, just like
Yeah.
kind of breathing it. I hate that. Listen. Anyway. Okay.
So who was the author of this one?
Ken McMurtry.
Ken McMurtry. All right.
I don't know if it's that his name is Ken, but the zombie on the cover is reminding me of Kenneth from 30 Rock.
I think it's the hair.
Yeah.
The hair does look like that, yeah.
He's
So that's a good visual
at
for you.
His faces and everything.
Yeah.
He's just not in his beautiful suit. He's probably really upset about it, and that's why he's dead.
Yeah.
He got fired.
This is what he looks like when he takes the suit off.
He's got some good chompers.
Drinking all that people milk. Getting unhealthy.
Yeah. All right. Shall we read the Beware?
I think you will.
Let's read it together.
Okay.
Okay, beware and warning. This book is different from other books. You and you alone are in charge of what happens in this story. The wrong decision could end in peril, even death. But don't despair. At any time, I'm so tired of reading this. At any time, you can go back and make another choice, alter the path of your story, and change its result. Zombies. They're controlling bokors. The charms and protective spells of voodoo and the occult all mix in everyday life in New Orleans. Oh, it's a New Orleans tale.
Oh.
I've never vibed better with the city. I always feel
declare.
great when I'm there.
It's not New Orleans. You learn all about it from your pen pal, Sam. Oh, you're not in New Orleans. But then Katrina comes and Sam stops writing.
Whoa, topical.
Yeah, this is recent.
Wow.
This is going to hit hard.
Wait, is this too sensitive? Should we
This
back off?
is like real journalism, guys. Did she disappear during the terrible floods following the hurricane? You are sure you will never know until a new girl... Wait,
so Sam was a girl?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a
You're
boy's
sure-
name.
Hello?
No, just
Did she wear
making
backwards
sure.
baseball caps or something?
Look, I had a friend who was a girl who was named Sam.
Yeah. I have plenty of friends named Sam who are girls, but...
No, okay,
So
look.
I'm qualified to talk about this.
Look, I will admit that I didn't know she was a girl until like a few months into our
Like, she's wearing
friendship.
dresses. Her name is Sam, so you're like, hey, bro.
No, she would
Like your dress choice.
she'd
Freedom.
wear like a t-shirt and like cargo shorts.
Nice kilt outfit. Man.
And then she had like a birthday party, and I went over to it, and she had a pool in the back, and I was like, "Oh hey."
Why are you wearing a bikini, bro?
She was wearing a bikini, but she was wearing like
A tasteful one piece?
a tasteful one piece.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, Sam's a girl."
That's not what my friends wear.
Were you like young enough that, like how?
I was young enough that it didn't matter either way. It was just like, "All right, Sam's a girl."
All right.
Anyway, you're sure you'll never know until what happened to Sam. Until a new girl shows up at your school on Pointy Hill, Maine. Wait, in Pointy Hill, Maine. Who reminds you of your pen pal. Her name is Rose. Is she really Sam? Why would you think that?
Huh?
He thinks, okay, there's a new girl at his school named Rose. And he thinks, I haven't heard from Sam in a while. This must be her.
Some kind
So
of
that's the
little
premise
kid,
of this
small
story.
world thing. I don't know.
You live in Maine, and she lives in Katrina Town. Nolans.
Katrina Town.
Yeah. Anyway,
She
you'll
lives
have
in
to...
the stadium.
Yeah, she's in the stadium. You have to tread carefully to find out. Because if Rose is really a zombie, there's danger for everyone involved. What the fuck?
Okay, so it's not only the leap that Rose is Sam, but she's also of the undead.
Why would you think
Is this
these
person?
things?
Is this just like a bad writer that's just like has a really long backstory in their mind and is not cluing you into it?
Yeah, they wrote down all the points that they wanted to make, and then they just kind of smushed words in to make it a sentence.
All right, let's see.
I'm loving it, though. There's a lot of twists and turns in just the one paragraph.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely one of those things that's going to keep us on our toes.
I've got
I have
whiplash.
no idea
Yeah.
what will come up.
Okay, so this is a letter that he got from Sam. Dear pen pal, how are you? I'm fine. My baptism name is Samosa Rose Desjardins. My friends call me Sam. I live with my grandma. I call her Mama. We live in New Orleans, Louisiana. I am in the 2nd grade at Evergreen School. Our class project is to learn about different states. I picked Maine. I got your name and address from the Pen Pal Club. I want to learn about you and about your state of Maine, and also to learn what your flesh and brain tastes like. Is there a hill in Pointy Hill where you are? It doesn't say that. I just made that up. Please write back and tell me if you will be my pen pal or your new friend, Sam. What do you think about that letter?
They're
I got
presumptuous.
at least 2 more to read.
Cool.
First 3 pages are just their letters.
She's just forcing us to be her friend already.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Sam. You gotta earn it.
Yeah. She wants it too bad. I don't like this bitch.
We're assuming Sam's thirsty already.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I'm only reading letters from Sam, so I don't think they were even responding.
Oh.
We're terrible pen pal.
Or Sam's a stalker.
Yeah. Okay. Dear pen pal, thank you for writing me. And a writer. What a bitch, right? I liked learning about the giant crawdads you call lobsters. Oh my god.
So wait, this is us writing back.
No. This is, I'm reading, I can see who wrote it. So I guess we wrote back, we're just not going to include our letters. We're just including Sam letters.
But why would she be learning about giant crawdads
Called lobsters.
Oh, okay.
You got to listen to the whole sentence.
I know. Sometimes it's tough.
I only know about crawdads down here in Louisiana, so lobsters must just be that.
Do you suck head like we do?
What's your swamp look like? How much West Nile you got up there?
Oh boy.
Also, your famous bean store. That's the whole sentence. The picture of the lobster was kind of scary. Are they red like that when you catch them? How do you eat them? You asked about me. Why are you laughing?
I was just thinking he sent her like a dick pic.
Yeah, how do you
Told her
eat
it was a
it?
lobster. It was like, is
So
it always
red.
that red?
You asked about me. I live with Mama in a small blue house. It is near the French Quarter in our city. We like to take walks down by the Mississippi on Riverwalk. Music is very popular here and famous. Music is famous here. Sometimes we get big rainstorms, but not snow. I'm sending along some alligator jerky for you to try. Right soon. Your friend Sam. P.S. What do they sell at the bean store besides beans?
Bean store? Is that a Maine thing?
Oh, it's like a Boston baked beans. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maine beans.
Pointy Hill, Maine. Why would they be famous for beans?
Yeah, I don't know. You know,
We had to write her to ask about that.
It would be really great
About
if
us.
our letters were included.
yeah.
Dear Pen Pal, you asked about New Orleans. It is fun living here. There is a streetcar near our house. Mama drinks coffee and eats fried dough for breakfast. That's it.
So fun.
She doesn't feed me at all. I just eat crawdads in the swamp. The fried dough is called a beignet. You say beignet. She's spelling it phonetically. Every year there's a big parade called Mardi Gras here. People go a little crazy. Music is nice and loud. Mama won't let me go into some stores here. They sell things like black candles and herbs and potions. She calls them voodoo shops and says I must not visit them. One of the stores is called the Seven Wonders Shop of Voodoo. It's owned by our neighbor, Wonder Samdi. Wonder seems like a nice man, but he has a friend called Mary who never smiles. She's a teacher at Evergreen. Hope your summer is fun. It is hot and steamy here. Can you send me some more of those lobster pics? Right soon, your friend Sam. P.S. I'm sending a picture of myself so you'll know what I look like. Please send me a picture of you.
Nice.
Dang, she already got a picture of us.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last letter that I know of. Dear Pen Pal, there's a big storm coming. I'm very scared. The storm is named Katrina. This is getting too real. It's a hurricane level 5. It's raining hard already. The wind is blowing at 60 miles per hour, and the worst part of it is coming tomorrow. Sorry. The mayor went on TV and said that New Orleans will be flooded. We're all supposed to leave and go to higher ground. But she mailed this letter.
And he said that it was the chocolate city. You
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
I was hoping that that's what she would say.
Call this all
This is
chocolate?
chocolate.
I don't know. But Mama says no. She says that she's not about to give up everything and walk away. Instead, we're going to go over to see Wonder Samdi's house. Remember him? Ever heard of him?
We remember. Yeah.
He has that strange shop. They say Wonder Samdi is a Bokor. Bokor is the... I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know.
Spell it.
Bokor.
Sure.
Bokor is the word for voodoo priest. I feel like there's got to be a better pronunciation, but whatever. Mama says he can cast a spell to protect us. I think we should just leave. I'm so frightened. I have to go. Mary, the woman who never smiles, is here to take us to the voodoo ceremony. Pray for us, please. Signed by your friend Sam. Like, this author, there's nothing but voodoo and beignets in New Orleans, right?
I mean, at least he didn't throw in like whorehouses.
Yeah. When my grandma goes to work, she comes back at 3 a.m. and smells like alcohol and has glitter all over her. Alcohol and sweat. You are hanging out with your two best friends, Elton and Mina, at your house in Pointy Hill, Maine. It is autumn term break at Dragonfly School, where you're all in 7th grade. The three of you get to... this is several years later. I didn't tell you that.
Oh.
You were in 2nd grade before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What grade are we in now?
7th.
7th. Dang.
Yeah, we don't care about her.
Yeah.
Our hormones are raging.
If she was a zombie, like, she would be nothing by now. She would have decomposed so that she couldn't walk anymore.
Not if she keeps eating.
Yeah. Not if she's like a Resident Evil zombie.
Is she going to get more muscly?
Well, no, but Resident Evil zombies are zombies because their cells don't stop growing.
So they're cancer.
Kind of like cancer, yeah.
The three of you get together every Friday night to watch horror films. But because of vacation, you've moved up monster movie night to monster movie afternoon. On TV, a woman in a vampire costume is introducing the film called Return of the Bride of Frankenstein.
Is it Barbarella?
Elvira?
Or Elvira?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is something bugging you? Mina suddenly blurts out. Dang. Scooping another handful of buttered popcorn from the bowl between you on the couch. You seem quiet. Well, you're watching a movie. Well, sort of, you reply. You know that new girl? The one named Rose? You mean the one who looks and acts like a zombie? Elton asks. What do you mean, Elton? Mina laughs. Rose is not a zombie. What do you mean, Elton? Want to bet? Elton answers. Her eyes are dark pools of black. She walks around in a trance most of the time, and her skin is really pale. I tell you, she is a zombie. Sounds like she's just like, goth.
Or maybe she's on medicine for ADD.
Or maybe, yeah, she just likes everything.
Right.
So her pupils are enormous.
Yeah. Or she has really bad eyes, and so they have to keep them dilated.
Small person. She can't go outside. Elton might have a point, but that's not what's bothering you. Rose reminds me of someone. I just don't know who. We do. Mm-hmm. We just read all our letters.
Rose from Titanic.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Selfish bitch who couldn't scoot over, am I right? Someone you know, Mina asks. Or some zombie you know, Elton suggests. Mina jabs Elton with her elbow. Sam! You say suddenly. The name is out of your mouth before the thought has even formed in your head. That's it. She reminds me of Sam. Sam Desjardins. My old pen pal from New Orleans in 2nd grade. The one who died in Katrina, Elton says helpfully. He's like, it's not helpful. That's just like, he says like uncaringly.
Yeah. I wonder, like, it's weird. It's weird that it's like, we have a story where it's kind of okay to just be like, oh yeah, the one that died in that horrible thing that happened to people.
The one that's dead now? Like, we have no conclusion that she is, but she is, though? Dang, Elton. I don't know that she died, you reply. I just never heard from her again. I tried writing a bunch of times, but every letter came back marked addressee unknown. The wind outside suddenly gusts, and some leaves snap at the window. Elton points outside.
Helpfully.
Speak of the devil. Yeah, helpfully. That's where the sound came from. Speak of the devil. If you want to ask Rose the zombie if she's really Sam Desjardins, now's your chance. There she goes.
Oh.
She's
outside.
By the wind.
That's what I mean. You and Mina stand to look. The new girl named Rose passes by Elton's house on a bike. So the wind gusting and him pointing at it had nothing to do with each other. He was just pointing out the window.
No, the wind gusting was to like, ooh, this is ominous.
Wow. You watch as she rides straight into the cemetery next door. What's she going to do in cemetery in this weather? Mina asks. I don't know, but I'm going to follow her and find out, you reply. I'm going to kiss her as hard as I can against the graves. You head out the front door and your friends follow. I'm not sure this is a good idea, Elton says helpfully. Shut up, Elton, Mina shouts over the wind. You pass through the old iron gates to the cemetery. It's getting dark, and the storm they have been predicting about is about... Wait, what? The storm they're predicting is about to hit. The storm they're talking about is about to... Anyway, dark clouds roll across the sky. Drops of rain begin to splatter. When you come to a fork in the main path, it's hard to see any bike tracks. Then you hear a scraping sound off to the right. Do you follow the scraping sound, or do you stay on the main path?
Yeah, we gotta follow the scraping sound.
I love scraping, so.
Any scrape is good for me.
Any scrape's a good scrape.
Yeah. The noise is coming from deep in the graveyard, you say. So deep. Up near the top of the cemetery. Is it like a bottle?
Deep near the top, guys.
Who'll be up there with dark coming and a storm raging? Mina shouts over the wind again. The dark is coming.
We have such poetic friends.
Oh, yeah. The dark is coming. Let's not find out, Elton says. Are you afraid? Mina asks. Yes, Elton says. I want to get out of here, he adds. But we can't go back now, Mina says. I can, Elton says. I live next door, and besides, I think I suffer from cemetery phobia. God, Elton, get out of here.
Because he lives right next to one.
Yeah. Oh, stop whining. So you're afraid of cemeteries? So what? I don't care. You'll miss the fun, Mina snorts. She turns around in your direction, nodding. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm with her.
You forge ahead with Mina right behind. You notice out of the corner of your eye that Elton sticks with you after all. Mina probably embarrassed him into it, you think.
Is it Elton John?
Yes.
Because that's who I'm putting in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, is there any other Elton?
I'm sure there are other people named Elton.
Well, I know, but like famous ones. Because not Alton Brown.
Right.
Who we were just talking about at all times.
Yes.
Wait. I don't know.
Exactly. Elton John. Pointy Hill Cemetery is old. A few stone mausoleums stand out like overweight garden sheds in the moonlight. The whole cemetery is surrounded by a fancy wrought iron fence, topped with twisting vines and cherub faces. It has stopped raining. The wind is a whisper now. The crops of gravestones are slick with moisture. You hear it again, a scuffling, scraping sound, followed by a soft plump with an M.
Oh.
Someone's having eggs.
Okay. I thought maybe Rose just came to the cemetery to shit on her dad's grave or something.
Dang.
Damn, Rose. You hear it again, a scuffing, scraping sound, followed... Oh, I already said that. What is it? Elton asks. Beats me. We'll have to get closer, you reply. Elton looks like he doesn't like that idea much. Using maples, willows, and a crumbling tombstone to hide, you edge toward the sound. An owl sits atop a tomb. It's just puking, probably. An owl sits atop a tomb waiting for night mice to appear.
Night mice.
Much better than day mice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night mice. The silhouette of the magnificent bird reminds you that the world of night is different. It's secret. You need always be on guard. Which this sentence reminds me, actually.
That most crimes happen during the day?
No, it reminds me of our sponsor.
Ooh.
Oh.
That we got. So I think that they want Paul to read this one.
Okay. I look forward to this sponsor that I love.
Yes, we love our sponsors.
Yes. All right. Our ad for this week. You know how people like to go to sleep to soothing shit? Do you know? Well, here at Soothe 'em Slow Time Sleeping Baby Night Night Company, we also know. Big time. And you know what we think is the most soothing sound? Woodpeckers. Sure, you could fall asleep to wave noises or a babbling brook. You know, the overdone stuff. Or you could just trust us because we know what we're talking about and finally fall asleep like you deserve with the sound of woodpeckers. We love the little tappy tap sounds of them bashing their faces against solid wood as hard as they can. I'm getting sleepy just thinking about their little brains being thrashed against their skulls as they desperately search for worms and shit to survive just a few hours longer. Man. But wait, We've also been busy cooking up some great stuff in our Soothe 'em Slow Time Sleeping Baby Night-Night Invention Lab trademark. We're proud to announce that we've also invented a device that can actually make you feel like a woodpecker is bashing his face into your very own head. That's right, babies. You can finally be the tree and really fall the fuck asleep to that jarring, tooth-rattling feeling inside your skull or ear canal by nature's most erratic and violent percussionist. Buy it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh, yay. Can't wait to try out my free trial tonight.
Thank you, Soothe 'em Slow Time Sleeping Baby Night-Night Company.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Soothe 'em.
We love you.
That's SSTSBNNC for those of you who love your acronyms.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to be bashed to sleep like I deserve.
Yes.
Like we pegged
Anyway.
to sleep.
We're talking about night shit in the book too, so you need to always be on guard. Look, Mina whispers. The nearly full moon emerges from behind a cloud. The sunlight reveals a man standing up ahead and holding a shovel. His jacket is draped over a headstone while he wipes sweat from his forehead. A large amount of dirt is piled on a tarp beside the open grave. Is that Professor Samuels, you ask? It looks like him, Elton says. It can't hurt to check out that noise, and Sam couldn't have gotten far, you say. You move toward the sound, threading your way past the old moss-covered tombs and mausoleums.
I like that we're already at the point of like, that is no longer Rose. It is very much definitely Sam.
Yeah. His name might be Ralph Samuels, but all the kids at school call him Professor Gaga. Does he, like, wear really elaborate costumes and, like, really artsy makeup and stuff? Some kids even call him that to his face.
Oh, damn.
Damn! Professor Gaga is a little out of touch most of the time. You suspect he likes the nickname. I'm sure he does. It sounds wonderful. In class, he's always talking about his laboratory. It's in the attic of his house. He pronounces it laboratory. He's just Dexter grown up.
Old Dexter.
His nose is always buried in some book about science or alchemy or the X-Files.
Were there that many X-Files books? I'm sure there were some.
Yeah. It is him, Mina says. In science class last week, you say to Elton, you asked about zombies and about Frankenstein and the science behind the reanimation stuff. How far-fetched is all that? What? Remember how Professor Gaga overheard and said it wasn't such a nutty idea? Mina chimes in. What is this? That's because of everything we know now about genetics and cell regeneration biology, Elton adds. He's correct. I'm an authority. He's correct. It's not that far-fetched. You can reanimate whatever you want. Elton reminds you a little of Gaga sometimes, but you keep that talk to yourself for now. You don't think he's... Before you finish your sentence, the professor drops out of sight. He's jumped into the grave! A moment later, a crowbar flies out of the hole. The professor, grunting with the load, pushes a very large, rolled-up rug onto the grass. Climbing out himself, the professor brushes the dirt from his clothes. He pulls up a small wooden ladder from the grave and begins to fill the hole. Yikes.
With jizz? Sounds like that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was grunting to push his load in.
Oh my god. He's stealing a body, Mina says. The punctuation is actually there for that. Oh my god.
Nice.
I need to breathe for a second.
Oh my god. Elton, look at what he's
That's
doing.
Stephanie's breathing sounds.
That's sure what it looks like, you say. I always thought he was a sicko, Elton adds. And he's your hero, Elton. Shut up. You just told us it was totally possible.
Look, we already know Elton's super flighty.
Yeah, Elton doesn't know what's going on. After the hole is filled, damn, dude, and the sod replaced, the professor drags the heavy rug to the back of his Volvo station wagon.
Nice.
Did he produce the slide as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's what happens when he runs out.
Yeah, it's just dirt at that point. Just dried blood. With some difficulty, he manages to get the bundle into the back. Quickly, he loads the rest of his equipment. The shovel, the ladder, and the tarp my god, he's making these things too? He loads them. We're so 5 years old. He grabs his jacket and gets in the car. He clearly wants to avoid detection. If people could see what I can make. Next, he lets the brake off.
Why is that funny?
Because when I said let's, I heard gets.
Oh, he gets the brake off.
So he can coast silently down the hill and out the cemetery exit. You creep from your hiding spot and approach the newly filled grave. Just as you thought. Look, Mina, you say, this is Mr. Angel's grave. Our former woodshop teacher? Oh my god, Elton cries, horrified. What on earth is Gaga going to do with a dead woodshop teacher? Mina asks. He has to be a woodshop teacher. I have no idea, you reply, but we need to do something. You know where Professor Gaga lives. Would you like to go to his house and find out what he's up to? Or is it too weird and you decide it's time to call the Marines and seek out some help?
No! What?
Or you can look for Gaga at Dragonfly School where he has been known to work on late-night experiments.
Wait, what was the first option?
Go to his house. Completely forget about the actual plot of the book.
Yeah, like, well, this is far more interesting.
Is she the zombie?
I kind of want to, I guess, go to the school, honestly.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
You don't want to call the Marines and waste their time?
No.
Someone's digging up something. He jizzed the grave clothes, and now we need you guys.
Jizz the shovel? We'll be right there.
He got his brakes off.
he could jizz like automatic weapons.
Let's go check school first, you decide. Gaga sometimes works in the lab there, and it's on the way to his house anyway, right? But when you get to Dragonfly, the science lab on the 3rd floor is dark. There's no sign of Gaga's Volvo in the parking lot. Let's check his house, Mina says. I don't know where it is. Oh, wait, no. I know where it is. I babysit the Carter kids 3 doors down. After you say. Mina takes you and Elton on a couple of shortcuts to Wayland Road. Just as you turn the corner onto Gaga's street, there's a loud bang, followed by glass exploding. He just, too hard. He just a bullet. Lights come on in houses up and down Wayland Road, but the house with the dented Volvo wagon is in front. Wait, what? But the house with the dented Volvo wagon in front is curiously quiet. Plus, it has smoke pouring out of the top floor windows. Gaga's place? You ask Mina. She nods. Looks like his experiment went wrong, Mina says flatly. Oh, wait. Looks like his experiment went wrong, Mina says flatly. People still have electricity, Elton says. Look, everyone's standing out in their yards. Cool. Wow, Mina
A sure
points.
sign of electricity.
Yeah. Wow, Mina points. Mrs. Yacker remembered to put on her robe but forgot her teeth. Oh, God. It's horrible.
What?
In the distance, you hear a siren, then the sound of horns as the big fire trucks approach. Come on, you say. It's now or never. What? Where are you going? Are you crazy? Mina asks, running after you as you duck into a neighbor's yard, run across the back lawn, and yank open Gaga's kitchen door. What? Why is the neighbor's yard attached to Gaga's kitchen door?
No, you went over the neighbor's yard.
Duck into a neighbor's yard, run across the back lawn, and yank open Gaga's door.
Well, you went across the lawn.
This is the only way we'll find out what happened to Mr. Angel, you cry. You run inside and follow the smell upstairs. Gaga's upstairs home lab is nothing but a charred box with wet, burnt paper peeling from the walls. He sits on a chair in the middle of it all. His face is blackened with soot and his hair stands on end.
You.
I survived the explosion, he says. My bomb-proof total immortality formula works. I'm alive. I have defied death, won the big chess game, and defeated the Grim Reaper.
Nice.
Dang. But are you okay, you ask? Where's Mr. Angel? Mina asks, but Gaga ignores her question. I'm better than okay, the professor shouts. I'm immortal! My formula will make death a thing of the past. Dang, dude. Just stay calm, Professor, you say. The fire and police people are here, and an ambulance is on the way. You can hear someone out front with a megaphone. No need for... with a megaphone? Why? No need for an ambulance, Professor Gaga announces grandly. He stands up but has trouble keeping balance. Why don't you sit back down, Professor, you suggest in your most calming voice. Don't you believe me? The professor's voice sounds tight in his throat. How? Don't you believe me? Sure I do, you say. We all do. Mina, Elton, and me. The professor is not convinced. He picks up a small brown wooden box with a red handle on the side. Mr. Angel made the box for me, he says. It's pine with a cedar lining. I call it Pandora. It makes a very loud noise and you press the little handle. Look around, you can see the results. What? So the wood teacher made a bomb for this man, put it in his grave, because he knew about the immortality serum, or because he hated him and knew he was going to dig him up for experiments?
It may have just been in case anyone dug him up.
That's fucked up, dude. Just be calm, you say. Don't do anything. Why don't you give me the nice box? You reach your hand forward slowly. A kaboom! It's really big. Unfortunate for you and Mina and Elton, Gaga's bomb-proof total immortality formula still needs a bit of work. Too bad. The end. You're dead.
Oh.
Dang.
That was a really weird turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So... Huh.
So do we want to...
No. What other choices were there? Like, how do we know about our friend at all?
Well, we can
go back and not follow the
scraping
scrapes.
to get to him. Or we could go to his house first, or we could call the Marines first.
No.
Or
Let's do the non-scraping thing.
Yeah. I agree. Let's do that.
All right. Okay, you stay on the main path, but lose sight of Rose. They're calling her Rose now. The rain is falling hard, washing out her bike tracks. What do you think she's doing in here? Mina asks. Maybe she heard the same noise we did and decided to investigate. Elton wisecracks.
Good one, Elton.
Yeah.
Up ahead, you see a bike leaning against a gravestone. That must be her bike, Mina whispers. She can't be too far. There's a blinding flash of lightning, followed by a loud crack. The figure of Rose LaPlante is suddenly silhouetted against the angry storm sky. She looks like she's praying in front of a gravestone. Then it goes dark. Let's interrupt her for obviously visiting somebody important's grave.
Wait, her name is Rose LaPlante?
LaPlante, yes.
Okay.
There she is, Mina says. Get her!
Oh.
She didn't really say that. She says there she is. I saw her too. Let's go, you agree. A nervous-looking Elton tags along. You all three stumble through the rough grass, past several rows of gravestones, heading in Rose's direction. I think she was in this row, Mina says. In fact, I'm positive. You have to agree with Mina. She was in front of that one, the one with the cross, you cry. But she's gone. You hurry over to the gravestone where Rose was standing and stop dead. Mina joins you and gasps. Does it say what I think it says? Elton asks weakly. Can I read? The tombstone has no dates and a single name. Desjardins! That's Sam's last name.
Oh, dang.
Rose, or Sam, if that's who she really is. Wait, no, I messed it up. I have to turn to a different page. So Rose is Sam, you cry. Samosa Desjardins. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. My old pen pal. It's starting to look more likely. I've got to admit, Elton agrees. Mina scans the horizon. But where did she go? I'll give her one thing, Elton says. She's got guts to be in here alone in this kind of weather. And at this time of night, he's so boring.
I thought he was going to go like the dirty route.
What?
It's like, I'll give her one thing.
Shut up. Professor Gaga will give her something. Whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Anything she could ever desire. Suddenly you hear the mysterious scraping sound again, followed by another plump. Is
That
someone
telltale
shitting?
plum.
You look at your friends. Could that be her, you wonder? Mina shakes her head. I doubt it. We heard that noise from the direction over there, and just seconds before we saw Rose at this tombstone. She can't be in two places at once. Maybe it's a special zombie power to be in two places at once? Zombies' power is to be alive after they're dead.
They could also maybe be two places at once.
They throw their dead arm somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why don't we go back to my house and look up zombie powers on the internet? Mina ignores Elton. Good choice, Mina. If you want to continue to look for Rose, I'm in, but I would be interested to find out what's making that scraping sound. Your call. She's your long-lost pen pal. So, do you want to find out what that noise is again?
No.
No.
We're done with that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go back to that page that I was already reading.
Cool.
Rose, or Sam, if that's who she really is, can't have gone very far, you say. You scan the hillside of tombstones, but it's too dark to see much. She could be hiding behind any one of them. There's another flash of lightning. It's followed in less than a second by a thunderous boom. That one was less than a mile away, Mina says.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you say, pouncing on a folded-up paper on the ground in front of the Desjardins tombstone. Like a cat. It's just a piece of trash, and you're really excited about it. It's a printout of a train schedule. She's just leaving clues. It's the last train from Boston to Pointy Hill. Mina and Elton look over your shoulder. And by my watch, it gets here in less than 15 minutes, Mina says. The paper is barely wet. Rose must have dropped it, and my bet is that she left to meet the train.
They got to stop that bean shipment.
Yeah. What else do they sell here? She had to know.
She can't find, like, any of the lobsters that look like what she remembers.
Yeah. Or she just, like, she can't rest, like, as a ghost until she finds out what they sell.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, the three of you enter the Pointy Hill train station, but Rose isn't inside. I think I saw her on the way in, Elton says. She looked like she was hiding. She's, like, hiding through the door.
I was thinking she was like ninja up on the wall.
It's just like spider crawling all over everything. That's another zombie power.
Okay.
Elton leads you back inside. He points across the street to the bandstand in the middle of the village green. It's Rose, or Sam, or whoever she is, he whispers, in the gazebo. You can hear the train approach. Why isn't she inside where it's warm and dry? Mina wonders. The train comes to a stop. You can hear people getting off. Every time the moon appears through the clouds, you can make out the shadow of Rose Sam waiting. She doesn't move an inch. A few business types emerge from the station and get into their cars, heading home to supper. The train whistle blows and a conductor calls, "All aboard!" I wanted to say that so bad.
Nice.
Before the train rumbles on. Finally, when everything is quiet, a strange-looking man appears. The man is tall and very thin, skeletal almost. Even in the poor light, you notice his deep-set eyes. He scans the bucolic scene of downtown Pointy Hill, barely giving you and your friends a glance. Then he steps off the train porch and into the street toward the town green. He sniffs the air. What a freak. The tall man lets out a strange, low bark. On cue, Rose timidly makes her way out of the shadows and comes forward. As she nears, the man begins speaking to Rose in a strange language. There are words of English mixed in with French words. He's just like Cajun. And other words that come from a language you've never heard before in your life. He sounds angry. He points at a paper, tapping it furiously. Then he says some words you do understand. 320 Meadow Way. Mina and Elton both look at you in surprise. That's your address.
Dang.
Would you like to approach the man and ask him what the fuck he's saying your address for?
Yeah.
Or would you like to stay quiet and see what they do next? See if watch them murder your parents.
I want to stay quiet.
What?
Maybe
I want to
wants
ask
to
him.
go see.
All right.
Classic.
I just feel like
classic.
this is a situation, if I, like, in real life, I would choose to stay quiet, and then I would just have anxiety forever about it. Just, like, that would be debilitating, so I just want to go ahead and...
Yeah.
So you live out your fantasy.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Paper!
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't die.
Wait! You cry, stepping out of the shadows to approach. Rose and the tall, strange man. 320... Oh, okay. Stepping out of the shadows to approach Rose and the tall, strange man.
You want to start?
I can't read. See, I'm doing a good job faking it, though.
Leave it in.
Wait! You cry, stepping out of the shadows to approach Rose and the tall, strange man. Yeah, first try. 320 Meadow Way is my house. That's where I live. Not you. Rose, who's already pale, goes even paler. She's translucent and blue now.
Nice.
The man sizes you up. I could take him. He's a little kid. I could beat the shit out of him. So you are the pen pal of Samosa de Jardine? He demands. Yes, I am, you reply. You turn to Rose. How do you know that? Are you? Yes, I am Sam. I used to be known as Samosa, and you were my pen pal. This is just amazing writing. She says shyly. She looks at her feet, like she does not know what to say next. Both Mina and Elton gasp. Why do you call yourself Rose LaPlante? You ask. And who are you? You ask the man. And who are you? You ask the man. And who are you? Sorry. Okay, call me Mr. Samdi. Oh, it's that guy. He's a voodoo man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here on important business. You need to take my friend to your house to be safe, while I take care of the luggage and other matters. I don't get it, you say. What other matters? What does Sam need to be safe from? Oh, God, she is a zombie. He made her into a voodoo zombie.
Maybe.
Just do as I say, the man says.
Maybe he's just with, like, CPS.
Yeah, maybe. Her grandmother was a psychopath.
Yeah.
He picks up his small suitcase and begins to walk away. Where are you going? You cry. I'm staying at the Old Mill Inn. You can reach me there if you spy any trouble, he answers. Now please take little Sam to 320 Meadow Way. Why does the name Mr. Sam ring a bell? The whole situation is totally weird. A cab pulls up. The tall man named Samdi gets in and says, stay out of trouble, you hear? I'll keep in touch. The cab pulls away, heading down Chestnut Street in the direction of the Old Mill Inn. So, do you want to completely ignore him and follow him, or go to your house?
Go to our house.
All right. I kind of wanted to follow him out of spite, but...
You're not the boss of me, you old witch man. You watch Mr. Samdi drive off. You turn to Sam and your friends. It's getting late. I guess we should probably take a cab, you say. Good idea, Mina and Elton agree. We should all be getting home. You can drop us off on the way. You've never been in a cab in Pointy Hill in your life, but you feel like this is the right thing to do. As if by magic, the headlights of an automobile sweep the train platform. A taxicab pulls up next to where you stand with Samosa, Mina, and Elton. This is weird, you say. You want a cab and one appears. Is this like New York or something? The cab is almost sinister looking. It's purple and yellow with what? Okay, it's purple with yellow lightning bolts on the doors. That's not a cab, dude. Green pom-pom fringe hangs from the ceiling. You even wonder if it's safe.
It's the cash cab.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have some questions.
Nice.
But you do need a cab, and they aren't exactly plentiful in Pointy Hill at night. You need a ride, the driver asks. Hey, babies, you need a ride? You notice several strands of beads hanging from the rear window or rear view mirror, as well as strange assortment of what look like chicken bones on a string. Oh, shit. This cab looks like no other you've ever seen. You notice that Sam seems wary, too. It's a voodoo cab. So what? You like the cab, or do you think it's too weird?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Ready to get into that thing.
You say goodnight to Mina and Elton, who decide they'd rather walk and climb into the purple cab. That's rude. As soon as the door is shut, the driver pulls away. Don't you want my address, you ask? It's 320 Meadow Road, right? The driver replies. Yes, you say. That's odd. Even though most people in Pointy Hill know each other, you've never seen this driver before. Sam has a frightened look on her face. What is it? You whisper. What could it be?
What is it, Lassie? Tell us.
Nothing, she says. Only one of my dreams was a taxi, and it's nothing, she says. You're surprised at how pale she looks. She's so pale, guys. The cab turns onto Sunnyway. You notice a man outside holding a nail gun. He walks stiffly, bumping into things. For a minute, you could swear it's your former woodshop teacher, Mr. Angel. But he died in a table saw accident a few days ago. A few days.
Wow.
It couldn't be Mr. Angel. Weird. I need your help, Sam suddenly says. Sure. What is it? What could it possibly be? I am less alive than I used to be, Sam whispers. She looks furtively at the driver, but he has started listening to music and ignores you. My skin has grown pale. I feel cold all the time. The warmth has left my hands. I tell you that I am a walking husk. This kind of talk begins to disturb you.
I mean, seventh grade affects us all differently.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe Sam has some medical problem that cannot be treated. Or maybe she's dying.
One of the two. One of the two,
You sound kind of down, you say. But I'll help if I can. You don't sound your happiest, Sam.
That's a real bummer, Sam. Maybe you should shut up.
Nobody likes a bummer. Yeah, I am down, Sam agrees. But what I'm about to tell you, I fear, is unbelievable. Please don't laugh at me. I won't, you say it truthfully. I promise. I have lost my soul. You laugh. Just kidding. What do you mean, your soul? The life essence in me, Sam says. Mary Brown is an evil woman. She took my soul, my identity, for her own personal power. She's an evil Bokor. Damn, you can't just be calling people Bokor. As long as she has my soul trapped, she can control me. I've got to find it and get it back. This is why I need your help. What the fuck? Like, she's in New Orleans. Why are you in Maine?
Because we live in Maine.
Sam. I'm talking to Sam.
Oh.
I don't know.
To get our help.
Well,
Mr. Sandy came all the way to Maine to find me, her pen pal, so that he could go deal with the woman who never smiles back in New Orleans.
Yes. You are following the story correctly.
Yes.
I must be dense or something, you say. Mary Brown is Mary Brown the gym... Wait, okay.
Wait, can you call her Mary Berry instead of Mary Brown?
Mary Berry, the gym teacher, stole your soul? What's a Bokor? I don't remember anything anyone's ever said to me. The taxi crosses over a cobblestone bridge into Cemetery Lane. The road is bumpy. You hear the river Styx. What? The river is called Styx? You hear the river Styx rushing under the bridge.
Ew.
The driver has the radio turned up to a song by Outkast. It's so loud.
Nice.
It shakes the hula bubble doll on the dash. All right. You look around out the window. Wait a minute. This isn't the way to Meadow Road, you say. The driver turns off the cracked pavement onto a rest area. Man you want to meet will be here in a few minutes, he says. We don't want to meet anyone, especially not here, you reply. What's going on? I'm just the driver, the cabbie says. I was paid to haul you across the river. Didn't ask for details, don't want them now. The good news is the ride has been paid for, tip included. Get out, children! Who are you? Sam says. Like I said, I'm your driver. If you need a name, call me Bobby. Bobby Charon. Trying to see if that's like a pun or something.
Charon?
Yeah.
That's the guy that ferries people across the river Styx, the skeleton man. To death.
Bobby?
No,
Bobby.
just Charon.
It's me, Bobby Charon. Coming to take you over the river Styx. Samosa leans over, whispers in your ear. We must get away now, she says. This is a matter very serious. Mary Berry is very powerful. Mary Berry is very powerful. You don't understand what's going on. You're an idiot. You feel Sam is right. You have to make a choice. Maybe a life or death choice. So do you want to get out of the cab into the stand of maples behind Pointdale Cemetery? Or would you like to stay in the cab to meet the stranger?
Gotta get out.
Yeah.
You don't want to meet a stranger?
No.
I don't like strangers.
Yeah, got enough friends in my life.
You open the back door of the cab and scurry into a stand of silver maples nearby. Bobby Charon is drumming on his steering wheel to the beat of the music and does not hear you. Okay, tell me what's going on, Sam, you whisper as soon as you're out of earshot.
She already told you.
I know, you're like so awful at listening.
Jeez.
The honest truth? It sounds crazy, but I think I'm a zombie, Sam answers.
Well,
Come on, they're just in books and movies, even though we already thought you were tonight. Maybe in your culture, but in my culture, they exist. I feel I may be one. A very powerful Bokor has messed with my soul. I feel it's been stolen, Sam says flatly. I don't understand this Bokor stuff.
the worst date.
I don't understand anything. A Bokor practices the dark magic. Some people call it voodoo, Sam says. Everybody calls it that. A Bokor uses powders made from dried plants and animals in their rituals. The concoction used on me contained the skin of a toad from Haiti. Someone sprinkled you with it and stole your soul? Well, okay. Someone sprinkled you with it and stole your soul, meanwhile, you ask? It's more complex than that. My flesh was opened and the skin scraped so that the powders would work. Candles were burned and songs sung. The Bokor said it would cure me of my fear of dying. It did much more than that, Sam
So it
says.
sounds like someone just had a bad visit to the OBGYN.
Yeah, I got scraped. They said that I wouldn't be afraid of
I don't
having
have a
cancer
soul
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah. Am I a virgin? Wait, was this what you wrote about in your last Penpal letter? Your mama taking you to a Bokor just before Katrina, you cry? Suddenly, all the pieces slip into place. It took this long. Before Sam can answer, you hear voices coming from the direction of the cab. Bobby Charon is talking to a woman. You can't make out the words, but she sounds angry, and the voice sounds familiar. Staying low, you creep forward. The moon is full, bright, and casts a pool of light over the cab. Sharon is holding up his hands and shrugging his shoulders. The woman's back is turned so you cannot see her face, but her shape you would recognize anywhere. It's Mad Mary, our gym teacher. What's she doing here? You whisper to Sam. She's the Bokor, Sam says, her eyes filled with tears. Our gym teacher is a voodoo priestess, you ask? Not only that, when Mama disappeared during the floods, Mary took me away. She tells people she adopted me, but it's a lie. A gust of wind shakes the trees and a cloud slips over the moon as Bobby Charon gets back in his cab. Is that what Mr. Samdi is here for, to help you? You ask? Sam nods fervently. There's going to be a showdown. His magic is very strong. Stronger than Mary Berry's, I hope. You hope? Jeez. Mary turns and faces the stand of maple trees where you hide. She peers into the woods, and you crouch even lower. After staring in your direction for several seconds, Mary Berry utters a strange incantation. Scrummy. It sounds like the language used by Sam and Mr. Samdi at the station. You don't understand a word of it. Then Mary Berry gets into the cab and drives away. You watch as Bobby Charon ferries her back across the river. We need to get you to my house so you're safe, you say, turning to your friend. But Sam has fallen into some kind of trance. Oh no. Bono kono, bono kono, no bako, no. She chants. Suddenly, she leaps up and begins to run after the cab. Sam, stop, you cry, scrambling after her. You hope Bobby Charon doesn't look in his rearview mirror. So are you going to run after her and follow Mary Berry's cab? Or are you going to do whatever it takes to stop Sam from following the cab?
What?
Huh?
How are those not the same?
Yeah. You decide you have to run after Sam and follow the cab. You decide you have to do whatever it takes to stop Sam from following the Bokor and get her some help.
Oh. Do whatever it takes. Shoot her.
Shoot her!
Yeah, shoot her.
You run after Sam, finally catching up to her on the far side of the bridge. The taxi has disappeared from sight. Large tears roll down Sam's cheeks. Sam, you say, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but one thing I do know is that you have to stay away from Mary Berry. Mr. Samdi told me to keep you safe, so we're going to Mina's house. She lives right nearby. We'll figure everything out when we get there. Sam nods. Sam nods, but follows you reluctantly. You take a shortcut through the cemetery to Mina's house, but when you get there, all the lights are out. What are we going to do? Sam asks. Follow me, you reply. I know a secret way in through the screened porch. So secret. You follow a ribbon of moonlight into the back. On the porch, you find the secret panel. Release the slide, push it down, and the door swings open. Like magic, you say. She's literally a zombie right now, and you're saying that your secret shit is like magic. Inside, a small portion of the room is disguised to be a bookcase, but when you push a hidden latch, it swings open into Mina's room. I bet they use this chute all the time, all right? 7th grade. Huh? What's going on? Mina, wearing her pajamas, shines a flashlight at you. We need to hide out for a while, you whisper. It's serious. Mary Berry, the gym teacher, has stolen Sam's soul. She pretends to be a gym teacher, but she's really a Bokor, a voodoo priestess, Sam adds tearfully. So you really are a zombie? Wow, Mina says. You quickly tell Mina the highlights of Sam's story. That's terrible, Mina says. Yes, it's no fun being one of the undead, Sam agrees as she flops into a chair. Can you turn us into zombies? There's a slight edge of fear in Mina's voice. Can you do that?
Just like how nonplussed everyone is.
Yeah. Oh, you're a zombie? Cool.
Oh,
okay.
man.
All right.
My back hurts, you know?
Yeah. We all have problems, Sam. I think I can, Sam says. If I bite you, the zombie poison in my system might change you. I'm not sure. But you wouldn't bite us, right? Mina says. Oh, no. No, unless... Unless? Mina says. Mary Berry made me, Sam says. Just imagining Mary Berry, like she's always eating stuff.
Something wasn't scrummy enough.
That's what happens when you get eliminated.
Yeah, Mary Berry bites you with her fake teeth. She grabs you with her weird thumb hand. When I sleep, she has control. She can order me to do anything, which is why I must get my soul back. Where does she keep it? Mina asks. Your soul, I mean. What else could you mean? With lots of others, Sam replies, in a plaid thermos that she hides. But once you find out how you'll put it back... But once you find it, how will you put it back? You ask. That's why Wonder Samdy is here, Sam answers. He will know what to do. There's a faint rustling sound outside, like the wings of birds taking flight. Mina gestures to be quiet. There are people whispering outside. Sam's eyes grow round, and her hands shake uncontrollably. I'm afraid it's Bokor Berry. Someone else is with her, Mina says. The little man, Sam says. He was with her in New Orleans. The little man with the big glasses. She called him Professor Gaga.
What?
Gaga!
Twist.
Mina exclaims. Sam's shaking becomes violent. Her eyes are rolled up in her head. Her legs stiffen. She moves in a slow trance around the room. Boko no boko no. It sounds like she's speaking in tongues, Mina says. We need to get her to a hospital. Or a church. Wait, you say. There's another sound outside. The sound of a car coming to a stop. A light flashes on the window curtains. Someone gets out, and next to you hear some scuffling. Do you want to go to a doctor, or do you want to go outside and see what's going on?
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No Western medicine's going to help us now.
No. They can't get her soul. The sounds of scuffling outside get louder. We better go take a look, Mina, before they wake up the whole neighborhood, you say. We're in charge of keeping the neighborhood orderly. We're in 7th grade.
I know, I'm just saying, like, oh, that scuffling
it's up to me.
outside's terrible.
Get out of my yard! Sam, stay here, okay? We'll be right back. Sam continues her strange chant as you slip out the door. Mina's parents have woken up from the sounds and are tying their bathrobes on as they descend the stairs. The 4 of you rush outside in time to see an astonishing sight. A strange tall man from the train station, Sam's friend, Mr. Samdy, is body wrestling your gym teacher, Mary Berry, and shouting,
Is that what we're calling it? Body wrestling.
You let that poor girl's soul out. What? You let that poor girl's soul go, or it's the doghouse for you.
And this is some
Are they
strange,
lovers?
dirty talk.
Yeah. You notice your science teacher, Ralph Samuels, a.k.a. Professor Gaga, jumping up and down, saying, Please stop at once. Mina's dad turns to you and says, Mina, are these... Turns to you and says, Mina, are these folks friends of yours? Dumbass. Like, why would you think that?
I don't know.
These grown men and women fighting in our driveway. Are they
friends of you, 7th grade child?
They don't have a very firm hold on their child. Before Mina can answer her dad's question, a police siren approaches. Mary Berry and Mr. Samdi stop body wrestling long enough for some neighbors to jump on them and split them up. The police arrest everyone and cart them down to the station. Or the hooskow, as Mina and Dad calls it. Am I right? The next morning, the police have the answers to everything except the astounding transformation of Mary Berry into a black Labrador retriever inside her jail cell in front of their very eyes. And she's a dog now.
Yeah, I mean, well,
I don't know.
We can't charge her for murder. we don't arrest dogs.
It seems the wondrous Sandy is a powerful Bokor indeed. The end.
Wow.
Okay.
My throat hurts.
That is. I mean, I don't think we can top just her turning into a dog.
No. We
not an animal small enough to like crawl out of the cell. Just a dog.
Yeah, she's a dog now.
All right.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't know.
Well, McMurtry, you did it again.
I need to get more McMurtry books. That's what I'm thinking. Because I have no idea where it could possibly go.
Well, thank you for putting your voice through that.
Yes.
My throat really hurts. That was a lot of reading.
That was a great story, though. Just because of all the twists and turns.
So many twists.
Like all the just bullshit. Like this guy is now he's invincible or something for no reason, and he's setting off bombs in his house to prove
because
it.
he had Pandora's box that the woodshop teacher made.
Who's alive now?
Yeah.
I like all the strange, like, Greek mythology that wove itself into, like, the voodoo.
Yeah.
For some reason. Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else to add to that.
It's classic. It's a classic already.
So, if you're as confused as we are, you can email us at strangepathspodcast@gmail.com.
Or you can tweet all the voodoo Bokor stuff at us at StrangePathPod on Twitter.
Or you could email me exclusively all the fares that you would pay to Sharon in order to do weird sex stuff with him at bozosglowglobes@gmail.com.
Yeah, or, you can send Bozo some sweet playlists that you think that Sharon might have playing in addition to Outcast.
Yeah. Because we know it's not just that one song on repeat the entire time.
No. He's got eternity to play whatever he wants.
Right.
Yeah, no wonder. I mean, he's just kind of seeing what's going on, He's got all the music that there exists in that car, probably.
Exactly. You gotta have something because that river's probably pretty noisy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really quiet.
They spelled it just stick, like a regular stick, not like the river Styx.
Okay. I feel like that's a very quiet river. Very, very quiet.
But it's filled with like all the souls, right?
Yeah. But I think
they're all screaming.
I don't know. I always got
Probably.
the impression from reading that everyone's just very subdued. Just the souls, just like, you're dead.
I guess that's something I never feel like I really understood from Greek mythology. Is it just that everyone ends up there?
Yeah.
As long as you're not a god?
Mm-hmm. We'll go there.
Yeah.
I feel like he would know what he's doing. Like, after all that time, he's like, I don't know, I'm the driver. I just bring people over here for some reason. Nobody tells me nothing.
He just gets coins. I don't know what he does with them, though.
Yeah.
You have to give him you have to pay
music.
him, and then he brings you across. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he buys iTunes.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to let you in my car. He's an Uber.
Or maybe he just has like a Spotify subscription he's got to keep up.
Yeah.
And that and gas and like decorations for his car.
Right.
That's a good tale.
So we agree that Neil Gaiman wrote this under a pen name?
Yeah. For sure. It's
just bring them
classic
all
Gaiman.
together, put them all together.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
the
be
story.
fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.